Don't try to skip this. I am closer to you than your breath, closer than the pulse you barely notice when your hand rests over your heart. I have watched you count coins of courage in dark rooms and reckon with worries that pretended to be facts. You have stood, trembling, at thresholds that would not open, and still you kept your hand on the handle, whispering a prayer that sounded like a sigh. Hear me now, something incredible is already on its way, and it is not a rumor, not a wish, not a fantasy born of exhaustion. I have set a movement in motion that will touch your bank account and reach far beyond it, because I do not bless with small, brittle blessings. I pour. I overflow. I increase in ways that turn skepticism to silence. Do not let fear write the ending to the story I am still telling. Do not try to skip this. You have been faithful in ways no one saw, choosing honesty when shortcuts offered applause, choosing generosity when scarcity tried to make you stingy with your soul. Seeds sown in hidden seasons do not fail. They bide their time, they drink the quiet rain, they break through when no one expects them. I saw the moment you gave from your little and called it not enough. I saw the moment you held back a complaint and chose gratitude instead. I saw the moment you believed that I could still make a way, even as dates and deadlines snarled at your hope. Those moments have not vanished. They are stacked like clean stones in the temple of your future, and now I am breathing on them. The wind of my timing is filling your sails. I am sending a deposit of relief into your days, and yes, you will see it in the realm you can count, in numbers that land, in credits that post, in balances that rise, and you will also see it in what numbers cannot measure, the return of your steady breathing, the loosening of your shoulders, the laughter that returns to your eyes, the wisdom to steward what I give without fear or frenzy. Don't try to skip this. You have feared the phrase, too late. You have stared at screens and statements that tried to testify against you. But too late belongs to clocks, not to me. I am the one who stands outside the hour and still arrives on time. When the wilderness says, no water, I draw rivers out of stone. When the ledger says, insufficient, I rewrite lines with providence. When systems gatekeep and processes delay, I release favor that bypasses the line. I am not confined to the corridors where you have been waiting, though I honor the patience you showed there. I have stirred someone's remembrance of you. I have called your name in the thoughts of people who can sign, approve, release, reconcile, and make whole. I am rerouting what was stuck, calling back what was lost, exposing what was miscounted, and multiplying what looked meager. Do not measure this by your last disappointment, measure it by my character. I do not tease my children with half-promises. I complete what I begin. There were nights you made deals with your fears. If it gets worse, I'll give up. If one more door shuts, I'll stop trying. But you did not give up, and I did not stop working. You thought your silence was empty. It was not. Your quiet obedience shook things loose in places you could not see. Your apologies healed circles that were invisible to you. Your refusal to retaliate ended cycles that would have stolen more than money from your life. All of that is credited. All of that is seen. Your account with me is not deficit, your account with me is favor. I will now translate an invisible balance into visible provision, so that your testimony carries weight in rooms where cynicism has become the default language. You will speak kindly about this season, not because it was easy, but because I was faithful. Don't try to skip this. I know the numbers you carry in your head, the due dates, the totals, the if-onlys. I know the ache of repair you want to make, the relief you want to give, the people you wish to thank without watching the cost. I do not shame you for desiring abundance, I designed you to reflect my generosity. But hear me, I am not blessing you so that anxiety can wear a new outfit and pretend to be responsibility. I am blessing you to anchor you in peace. Money is a tool, not a master. It is a witness of my goodness, not the definition of it. When I say something incredible is about to happen in your bank account, understand, I am aligning more than digits. I am aligning purpose, timing, and relationships. I am giving you clarity about what to keep, what to sow, what to settle, and what to set aside. I will teach you to say no without guilt and yes without fear. The increase I am authoring will not provoke panic, it will train your hands for stewardship. Do not talk yourself out of this word the way you have talked yourself out of so many good things. Let me confront the voice that says, "It's for others, not for me." I did not draft this promise in the clouds where only the favored few can read it. I wrote it at eye level and I am handing it to you. The evidence will be practical. Expect accuracy, not vague hope. Expect confirmations, messages that arrive when you are doubting, a figure that matches the prayer you whispered, an opening that matches the skill you thought had gone unnoticed. Expect the unusual kindness of strangers and the overdue apology that turns into restitution. Expect reconciliation in records and reports. Expect a release from a place that once said, "We can't," but now says, "We will." Expect a credit where there had been a charge. Expect a door that was labeled private to swing open because your name is now on the list. Don't try to skip this. I am also healing the part of you that resents the waiting. You thought waiting meant I forgot. Waiting meant I was protecting the house I am building with you. If a deposit arrives into a cracked foundation, more harm than good follows. I was sealing fractures, trauma around trust, agreements with scarcity, vows you made when you were hurting, beliefs that money and love are mutually exclusive. I am breaking those old contracts. I am showing you that provision does not have to come through manipulation, that success does not require you to shrink, and that generosity will not make you invisible. I am returning you to wholeness while I return what was withheld. Your heart and your account will both rise. You worried, if I relax, I will lose it. That is a lie fear taught you. Receive this counter-teaching. Rest increases your capacity. When you stop bracing for impact, your hands open to hold what I am sending. You have looked at others racing and you thought your peace meant you were behind. Peace is not a pace, it is a power. Move with me at the speed of obedience, not the speed of comparison. You will notice how doors open with less knocking, how forms process with fewer errors, how conversations end with clarity instead of confusion. This is favor at work, quiet, firm, and effective. I am removing the grit from the gears. You have said, I can survive scarcity. You have not yet said, I can steward abundance. Practice saying it now. Look around your space and bless it, this lamp, this chair, this window, this door. Call your home a place of increase and integrity. Open your mouth and bless your future receipts. You will arrive clean, legal, and timely. You will be used wisely. You will carry peace, and you will produce peace. Bless your outgoing payments. You will land where they heal, you will settle what they must, and you will never be worshipped. Speak to your phone and your inbox. Deliver good news, deliver accurate news, deliver what is mine without delay. Speak to your name, you are favored. You are trusted. You are not overlooked. These are not theatrics, they are alignment. Life and death are hosted in the tongue. Choose life for your economy and your spirit. There will be a moment, sooner than your history suggests, when you will check what you have checked 1,000 times and see what you did not see before. You will feel your body weight, as if refusing to celebrate too soon. Let yourself smile. Let yourself breathe. Let yourself say thank you out loud, because gratitude is the correct language of this threshold. Do not sabotage this by calling it luck. Call it what it is, fulfillment. Some of what arrives will be the result of your labor, approved invoices, closed accounts, resolutions long pursued. Some will be the result of my mercy, unexpected credits, reconciled errors, gifts given without strings. Some will be the result of your sowing, returns that reflect the kindness you made a habit. All of it will be gathered under one banner, I have been with you. I am also instructing you to prepare. Preparation is a form of faith. Do the simple, dignifying tasks that tell your life, I expect good. Clear the old files. Update what needs accuracy. Organize the documents that prove who you are. Reach out to the person whose number you have avoided because of embarrassment. You will find compassion waiting. List your obligations and meet them in order, not in panic. Set aside a portion for future sowing, a portion for growth, a portion for joy. Do not despise joy. Joy is not waste, it is witness. Let something in your home testify, God has been gracious here. a lamp you light, a book you buy, a meal you share. Joy does not drain, it multiplies light. You have feared being asked for more than you can give. I will give you boundaries that honor both love and wisdom. Not every need is your assignment. Not every cry is your cue. I will show you where your money heals and where your money hides. I will show you who to help in a way that preserves their dignity as well as yours. I will teach you the sacred word, enough. When you feel the old urge to prove your worth by overextending, remember, you were worthy before you had, and you will be worthy if you lose. Your worth is not priced, it is pronounced by me. There is also a reconciliation I am writing between you and time. You think time is your enemy because of deadlines and interest and late notices. Watch how time becomes your friend under favor. Watch how interest works for you. Watch how windows extend. Watch how opportunities circle back. Watch how "we missed you" turns into "we held this for you." I am changing the conversation around your name. Where there was suspicion, there will be trust. Where there was delay, there will be sequence. Where there was scarcity, there will be strategy. Strategy is not stress, strategy is order baptized in peace. Listen to me, do not announce everything I am doing as soon as it starts. There are miracles that need privacy to finish forming. You are not hiding my glory by practicing discretion, you are sheltering it. Share testimonies when I nudge you, not when anxiety demands proof. Some people rejoice better when they see the fruit, others will only understand when they see the tree. I will give you discernment for both. And I will give you companions of integrity who can celebrate without calculating what your celebration means for them. I am also separating you from voices that drain courage and from patterns that turn blessing into burden. Let the separation happen without resentment. You are not abandoning anyone, you are obeying me. Do not try to skip this. You have asked, why now? Because the soil is ready. Because your roots have gone deep enough to hold the canopy I am about to grow. Because you learned to praise me when nothing moved, and now you will praise me while everything does. Because I promised to finish what I began, and I am not a poet of empty vows. I am a builder with blueprints that never collapse. I will add what stands, I will remove what sways in the wrong wind. I will stabilize your steps. I will protect you from the pride that lurks near sudden increase and the shame that lurks near sudden need. I will keep you steady. Consider how I have treated you in lean seasons. I sat with you in small rooms and made them feel wide. I stretched food and days and conversations. I preserved your mind when it wanted to spiral. I made jokes with you in the middle of tears. I am the same in abundance. I will not grow distant when numbers rise. Invite me into the planning. Ask me about the contract. Let me read the fine print with you. Do not sign what your spirit cannot carry. Do not chase the opportunity that requires you to amputate your peace. I can bring another. I can bring better. I can bring what fits you now, not a costume from an old fear. I am also healing your sleep. You will not lie awake counting possible disasters. You will lie down and count blessings without keeping score. Your dreams will not be debt collectors, they will be seed planters. In the morning, you will find language waiting on your tongue. I am not behind. I am held. I am guided. This is not a trick of optimism. This is alignment with truth. You will feel the difference immediately, like walking from heavy air into fresh wind. You will step differently. Your back will learn a posture that says, I trust the floor not to break. This is what I mean when I say peace will accompany the increase. I know the history that makes you doubt this. People promised and did not deliver. Systems promised and made excuses. You promised yourself and felt you failed. But I am not people, and I am not systems, and I am not your past vow. I am God. I am the one who sends manna in mornings and strategies in evenings. I am the one who can feed 5,000 with what you called not enough and collect baskets after. I am the one who opens oceans and then dries the ground so you do not sink in the mud of your own deliverance. I am the one who can cancel what needs canceling, approve what needs approving, and expose what needs exposing without you losing dignity in the process. Trust me to be me. Soon you will find yourself comforting someone with the comfort I am giving you now. You will put your arm around their shaking shoulders and tell them, don't try to skip this. I know what it feels like when it's darkest right before the deposit lands. I know what it's like to hear, it's processing, and think that means never. I watched God turn pending into present, and when it arrived, it brought peace with it. You will not boast, you will bear witness. Your voice will carry the weight of someone who has actually seen, not someone repeating second-hand hope. This is part of the assignment attached to your increase, not to impress, but to build others. Now breathe. Place your hand again over your heart. I am here. Say after me, even if your voice trembles, provision is not a stranger to my house. Favor is not a visitor, favor lives here. Money will not master me, I will master money. Joy is not expensive. Peace is not fragile. What God sends to me arrives clean, and I use it clean. Let this declaration walk ahead of you into rooms you will enter soon. It will soften conversations. It will steady you when a number looks smaller or bigger than you expected. It will remind you that I am responsible for the outcomes of obedience. You are responsible to listen and to move with me. I am sending a sign very soon, so simple you might miss it if you decide this has to be complicated. It will be an email with a line you've been waiting to read. It will be a message from a name you haven't heard in a long time. It will be a correction in your favor. It will be a credit that lands earlier than estimated. It will be a small overage that opens a larger door. It will be the beginning of a new pattern, not random windfalls, but ordered provision. Pay attention without obsession. Celebrate without superstition. Move forward without apology. This is your portion, not stolen, not borrowed, not begged, but given. Do not go back to the vocabulary of panic. When you feel the old phrases returning, what if it disappears? What if it's a mistake? Answer them with me, what if God is faithful? Then change the question to a statement, God is faithful. This is the ground under your feet while numbers move. This is the roof over your head while opportunities multiply. Faithfulness is not a mood I have toward you, it is my nature expressed as care. Nothing in this word requires you to be perfect. It requires you to remain available. I will cover your errors with mercy and correct your steps with kindness. Hear me one more time, clearly. You will not lose this by relaxing into gratitude. You lose when you surrender to fear. You lose when you trade discernment for rush. You lose when you clutch what I gave as if I will never give again. I am not a one-time giver. I am not testing you to catch you failing. I am training you to carry more without breaking. I never embarrass my students. I honor them. I am honoring you. So, walk into today with your shoulders eased and your hands ready. Check what you need to check. Reply where you need to reply. Sign what I give you to sign. Decline what I tell you to decline. Send the message you've drafted and redrafted. Reconcile what is reconcilable and release what is not. Plant a seed with your words and, when I nudge you, with your resources. Let your rooms hear laughter again. Let your calendar feel space again. Let your body memorize the difference between dread and expectation. You are not living on the edge of disaster, you are living at the opening of a door I have unlocked. Something incredible is about to happen in your bank account, and in your habits, in your courage, in your relationships, in how you sleep and how you speak. This is not hype. This is me. When it lands, say thank you, and then keep walking. Keep being kind. Keep telling the truth. Keep choosing peace over drama. Keep building the future I've been sketching in your spirit. Let this be the season where you learn, deep in your bones, that you do not have to cling to outcomes when you are held by me. Do not try to skip this. Receive it, expect it, steward it, and watch me exceed even the dreams you were afraid to admit you had. I am with you, closer than your breath, closer than your pulse, closer than the quiet voice that has been tugging at your heart while the world turns loud and impatient around you. I see the weight you carry when the lights are off and no one is watching. I see the questions that circle your thoughts like restless birds. How long? Why me? When will it change? I have not forgotten you. I have never forgotten you. My eyes do not glaze over your name, and my hand does not tremble when I write your story. I am deliberate, precise, and unfailing. This message is not late. It is arriving at the exact moment I appointed for it, because I am never early and never late. Hear me, something incredible is about to happen, and if you look away now, if you dismiss the stirring in your spirit as a passing wind, you will miss the very door I have set open before you. Don't try to skip this. Stay with me. Your future is listening. You have believed that what is in your account defines what is in your life. But I am the one who defines your measure, and I do not measure you by balances or by balance sheets. I measure you by the breath I placed in you, by the courage that still rises when you are tired, by the mercy you extended when you were the one who needed mercy. Even so, I know the pressure you feel when numbers do not stretch, when due dates arrive like storms, when promises from people crack like thin glass. I know the taste of delay that sits on your tongue. I have seen you bend, but I have not permitted you to break. I have hidden a seed in your ground that grew in the dark while you thought nothing was happening. Now listen to me, the seed is about to break the surface. The roots that were forming in secret are about to show themselves in the open. What I planted in you will not be uprooted by fear, by envy, by the small opinions of those who don't carry your calling. I am the God who speaks to doors, and doors obey me. I am the God who speaks to debts and timelines and complex pathways, and they rearrange themselves under my voice. Do not be surprised when I call resources by name as if they were people, and they answer as if they had ears. Do not be alarmed when I instruct systems to favor you, when I pull your file from the bottom of the pile and set it on top, when I whisper to hearts you haven't met yet to bring what they hold into your hands. This is not coincidence. This is not luck. This is my orchestration, and I have been composing it while you were learning to sleep again without fear. Your account is not a prison, it is a tool. And I am about to place in it what is required for the next chapter one have already written for you. You have been trained by scarcity to expect small outcomes, to think in tight circles, to speak in cautious terms. But I am loosening the knot of fear that scarcity tied around your throat. I am teaching your mouth to say what your heart has known but was afraid to declare. I am not abandoned, I am not overlooked, I am not late to my own life. You will watch me turn what seemed minor into multiplication. You will witness how I take the bread you thought would last a day and let it carry you through a season. When you think about what is coming, do not reduce it to the last time you tried and felt the floor give way. I am not calling you back to a trap, I am setting you forward into a table prepared in the presence of what tried to starve you.